Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and here is this guy right here. This is STR Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta. Right now this guy is sort of dead in the water. It's not like, you know, there's a GT team he can be great on. The Super Saiyan 3 category team is unfortunately dead at this point. There's just not a lot of avenues for this Vegeta to be useful, a team for him to be good on, or really anything of that manner, right? But we'll see what's going to happen in the future. Maybe this guy will get an EZA or something. I figured I'd go ahead and put the Rainbow Star on him, though, and we could test out how good he can be. So, I don't know. Let's do it. Let's see how good this STR Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta is. Alright, guys, so we are here in an event. We're starting out on the Vegeta family team. I figured I'd go ahead and do a rainbow video for this Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta now, because at the time I'm recording this, I'll probably try and fast track this video. I've got a lot of other videos recorded in the last couple days, and I don't know. I oftentimes, people have noticed, like, I record videos all over the place and upload them at, like, sort of, like, random, like, orders and stuff like that. But now that we know that Golden Week of 2021 is very likely to be GT themed, I want to try and get, like, a lot of these GT characters full level 10 and stuff like that, because I sort of, like, if they're going to do GT for Golden Week, that to me tells me that they're going to push GT quite a bit and then probably try and build up and lead up to GT being a major celebration, either, you know, Worldwide Download Celebration, Tanabata, New Year's, you know, maybe 7-year anniversary, who knows, right? Sort of build up to something like that. I think it's very, very possible. So I want to try and, like, link level all of those units. This Vegeta in particular is actually very solid. Like, this guy came out in 2017, November 30th, 2017, and he's okay, right? Like, I mean, so right here we'll have all links active except for, what is that, Limit Breaking Form? Is that what that is? Because his links are Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Limit Breaking Form, GT, and Fierce Battle. So we're going to have all 7 links active, actually. Yeah, this is going to be his entire... So we have Vegeta's entire link set active right here. Yeah, because Limit Breaking Form, that activates on Super. So here's Vegeta. He's at 80k defense with all 7 of his links active. His start of turn passive, his passive is very small. 90% attack and defense at the start of turn, but compared to many other units back then, it's going to allow him to work well. 1.22 is pretty low for all 7 links active. What are his stats? Yeah, okay. So Vegeta's stats are relatively low. Let me go ahead and pull this up. A typical, so like this Vegeta is basically like a banner unit, right? A typical banner unit nowadays usually is in like the 14,000 range for attack. A lot of units' defenses are typically right around 10,000, unless it's like very high or very low or something like that. I don't know. I guess you could... His stats were fine, obviously, when he got his Dokkan Awakening. It is interesting because, like, you look at this card, and it's like, you know, he's definitely not, like horrible, right? Like, his link set, you know, he's got Super Saiyan, you know, he's got Royal Lineage, he's got Golden Warrior, he's got, like, a lot of good links, GT, right? That should allow him to work well in a couple of different teams. He does raise his defense by 30% for 3 turns on Super Attack. So we're going to see him with a higher defensive stat on this turn right here. So let's go ahead and see what our Vegeta is at. So he's basically right around 100k. Now remember, again, his defense goes up by another 30% on the Super, so he's actually going to be like around 130-ish k defense. That's not the greatest now. Yeah, it's like, he's not horrible. Like, he can actually do some stuff, but it's like you could see how he's aged. Now that in particular, this Super Attack effect of his, that defense by 30% for 3 turns, with an EZA, they could jump that to attack and defense 50% for like 3 turns or 6 turns, which would be a very, very powerful ability that they potentially could give him. Alright, so with the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, he has every link active, by the way, except for GT. So on this rotation, we're actually going to have every single link active right here. So let's go ahead and see how we do with all links active. This rotation of Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas right here on the Vegeta family team. Another rotation with no support, so definitely going to want to make sure we go heavy on support in one of these next runs right here. All right, serious damage, 1.17. All 7 links active, so back-to-back turns, all 7 links active. Defense is probably much better than a lot of characters from way back in the day, but I mean, he definitely, you know, I will say this, he's certainly better than many of the uber old units that I do rainbow showcases on, right? Because I actually only rainbowed this Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta rather recently. Like, this is a fairly new rainbow for me. In April of 2021, I've just never, you know, had a reason to rainbow him, never really have used him, despite the fact that he is, again, fairly solid. But now, you know, I could sort of get a better run at him. So we're going to have most of these links active here. All right, so let's go ahead and definitely have the Father-Son Gallic Gun Vegeta Super Attack first. Then we'll have Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta. So what links do we not have active? No GT and no Fierce Battle. 114k defense. That's a lot better, right? Like, once we actually start getting his support around. All right, so we'll finish this rotation. Then after this, so Vegeta is on 6 category teams: Super Saiyan 3, Pure Saiyan, Vegeta Family, Worthy Rival, Crossover, and Prodigal Warrior. I think we'll go to Prodigal Warrior, 1.28. Yeah, because the Prodigal Warrior, we can get that Goten around. The Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, the crazy support type unit that used to make STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku ridiculous. Those two, that's probably this Super Saiyan 3 GT nearly his best friend, I'm sure. So, all right, let's go ahead and head over to the Prodigal Warrior / Kamehameha team now. All right, so now we have the rotation that we are essentially looking for right here. We have a lot of support coming in from this GT Vegeta at the end, or from this Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku right here. And, well, I mean, linking up, let's see, so we don't have Prodigies, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, and then Limit Breaking Form is going to be active. So basically the one big attack link we don't have is Prodigies. We're not going to be getting anything extra from our boy Goten, who's only got Fierce Battle and Super Saiyan with him. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how much damage we'll do right here. What is our defense sitting at? 79k. Let's see how much damage we'll do again. Remember, Goten is giving 40% attack and defense to Vegeta, and then the Kid Goku's giving, what, 33? 1.55 is what we get him up to. A lot of support right there. Another GT Super Saiyan 3 unit with him. This Kid Goku's going to have a ridiculous EZA as well. He certainly could be very, very good with an EZA, right? So that will be interesting. Okay, I'm going to pop Trunks and Goten's active skill. We'll go ahead and finish off this stage of Future Gohan. We'll do one more turn. So we sort of see the numbers that the GT Vegeta's at. Looks like a lot of times he might be hovering, you know, around 100k-ish defense. And he's sort of like in that 1 million attack range, right? Like, yeah, I probably would like to have seen him get a little bit higher. I think I'll pop the active skill with the second one too. Whatever, let's just pop these active skills left and right. Oh, man, I don't know. So let me know what you guys think of this GT Vegeta. I mean, he's a very old unit. Obviously, he's not going to be super good at this point. But, like, I think he very easily could be a lot better with an EZA, right? Like, any units that sort of get, like, 50% attack and defense on super attack, the way I think he probably would from an EZA, he's going to be outrageous. 6 million without support by them, huh? Yeah, this Trunks and Goten, they're crazy. Like, they're ultra good. I don't think they quite made them as ridiculously OP as they made Videl, but that Trunks and Goten, for being a less hype character, are really good. Like, they're probably a lot better than Pikkon, just honestly, straight up. Pikkon is a little bit more of a good utility, though, that's going to do a lot of different things for a lot of different teams, but probably not as good straight up. All right, so this is not going to get us anything extra besides Golden Warrior. These are the two Super Saiyan 3 units that came out, like, side by side. These guys sort of came out. They were buffing the hell, 85k defense right there. They were buffing the hell out of Super Saiyan 3 around that time, right? These guys got Dokkan Awakening. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock came out. AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku got his EZA. Those were when the Heroes Super Saiyan 3 Trunks and Gohan came out, and then LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku all came out in November and December of 2017. So Super Saiyan 3 got massively buffed at that time, right? So, like, you see, like, when Dokkan did that, and it's like, they definitely could do that with, like, a lot of other categories. Like, right now, I think GT is poised to get just, like, non-stop buffs. Because you go through the entirety of GT, and honestly, it's become pretty barren in Dokkan. because all of the crazy, like, GT units that Dokkan has done were all, like, prior to the good animations being introduced into the game. So I'm thinking it's going to be absolutely insanity once we actually see, like, a bunch of these GT. Like, it's going to be a flood. You know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegetas that are going to have way better animations, stuff like that. Amazing animations for all these GT characters, I think, is definitely happening. All right, so we got a good look at Vegeta. Let's go and take a look at his details now. All right, so this is Limitless Saiyan, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta GT. Again, remember, Vegeta does not actually even go Super Saiyan 3 in Dragon Ball GT. So that's why all these Vegetas are also on the crossover category team, right? So this Vegeta's leader skill is all types key 3 and 30% to HP attack and defense. His super attack is the Final Flash, which does supreme damage to the enemy and raises defense by 30% for 3 turns. His passive skill, Outburst of Ki, gives him 90% attack and defense at the start of turn. His links are Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Limit Break in Form, GT, and Fierce Battle. So, back in the day, this guy was hurt bad by the fact that he did not have Over and a Flash. It really hurt him from, like, you know, including him on, like, the Super Saiyan 3 team and stuff like that, right? But, I mean, nowadays there's a lot more teams, like Vegeta Family, you know, Royal Lineage, Golden Warrior, GT. You know, these links are definitely going to allow him to function well on a lot of good teams if he does get a powerful EZA in the future, right? 12-key multiplier is 140%, which is sort of the typical number that we do see from just basically any banner units. In terms of EZAs he could be powerful on, he can do the physical Kid Buu EZA. This Vegeta would be able to knock down some of those to get some Zenny. The physical Kid Buu EZA, right? This Vegeta would be good in that stage, right? Because obviously, like, it depends on what categories the unit is a part of and then what typing, right? He, of course, has type advantage over that physical Kid Buu. And then finally, our boy Vegeta has a number of different category teams here. So he is on the Super Saiyan 3 category team, which definitely needs a lot of help. I would not mind them to really start buffing it. I mean, this guy's EZA is going to help out a lot. There's a number of other characters that could get stronger as well. Right now, Super Saiyan 3 is kind of like a dead category. It's just, you know, we need a lot for this category to be relevant. Vegeta is also over here on the Pure Saiyan team, which is just to infinity and beyond, basically, that team. Vegeta is also here on the Vegeta family team, which needs a lot of help as well. A lot of these teams Vegeta's on needs a lot of help. He is also on Worthy Rival. Again, still needs a lot of new characters there. He is also over in the crossover team. We'll see how the crossover team is going to look in the future. But it definitely could get very exciting once some of the big-time Heroes units start coming in for real. And then finally, Vegeta is on the Prodigal Warrior category team, which, you know, Trunks and Goten combined with Kamehameha is a ridiculous team. So, let me know what you guys think of this GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.